E aí, meu povo, bem-vindo de volta a Tales of Vesperia. De volta aqui na Garganta de Cados. E vamos voltar para Nordopólica, né?
Piece of cake.
Don't get careless.
Beleza? Deixa tudo.
Hey! Second rage. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Oh, second rage.
Shining Flame! Destruction Field!
Diabo que Carol tá fazendo paradinha ali.
Not too shabby, huh?
Yeah, I feel good.
Beleza, rolar, então já foi. Falta mais um paninho aqui. Só refletir.
Try not to take too long, okay?
Sure. It's completely inactive now, and it was overflowing so much before. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that air crene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air crene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air crene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right. If the air crene was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Isso quer dizer... Oxe, ele ficou com raiva.
I'm gonna do it.
Cavaleiro apanhador, né? O que tem de bom? 10.000 de PV. Tipo humano, claro. É isso.
Flickering blaze.
Caramba, já.
You can't win.
Vai.
Grant us your favor.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Porra, nem perto.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Aí errei.
Supposed to happen.
Agachei demais.
We're done.
Pois as minhas artes estão custando demais. Aí 25. Ah. Aqui para usar presa brilhante e chame de dragões. Quer dizer que eu posso tirar presa brilhante. Brilhante. Não, peraí. Enxame de dragões brilhantes. Beleza, botar aqui. E aqui. aqui do lado, vou botar uma coisa verde. Golpeou o chão e acerte em mim com a força. É sua arma. Ah, eu sei qual é esse. Não, obrigado. Deixa eu botar isso aqui. É isso mesmo. Cadê ele? Não. Ah, esse aqui é bacaninha. Chame dragões. Não, ele tem que ser esse aqui. E daqui, que é pros lados. Bota esse daqui, anda oculta. Chame destruição, beleza. E mais um desse. Let's go. Mas essa aranha bacana aqui, gente fina, é nóis, mano.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Go easy on the arms.
Guess I overdid it.
Shining Dragon Sword. Smile of wavering darkness.
Let's go.
Deixa eu usar uma goma de laranja aqui. 2, na verdade.
I feel like an easy win. Let me at 'em.
Pulso fera.
Odin of this forest land.
Pega essas cabeças. Pega essas as asas aí, digamos assim.
Shining Dragon Sword.
Summer strike! You're gone! Take this!
The sign of victory.
Yeah.
All right.
Olha, ele também faz agora.
Kinda hurt.
Isso aqui era só ela. Tu é gaiato, mas bora. Eu ainda consegui, deixa ele fazer um ataque encontro vantajoso.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Present thy undefiled purity.
You like that? Shining Dragon Sword! You like that? You like that? Out of my way! You like that? Oh, this is bad. Out of my way! Out of my way! Destruction! How could this? Take this! You like that?
Pode me bater, por favor.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Puta que pariu. A minha tá morta. Vacilando, tô vacilando. Garrafa de vida, cadê? Toda hora muda de lugar.
You like that? Shining Dragon Sword! Who's next?
That's over.
Dá-lhe goma de limão.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless. Conceal way.
Destruction field!
Let's go.
Ah, é aquele bichão lá de novo. Eu enfrento ele.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Oh, sharpened blade. Cut through that which blocks our future. Holy grant us your favor. Take that! Nurse! Dragon armor! That was awesome!
Mas por que eu tô tão fraco assim? Então eu tenho que usar peste. Essa acha que não deu certo não. Essa de onda oculta é muito fraca. Também sistema de dragões e tu voltar a ser a presa cortante. Não, não é esse não. É esse. Presa brilhante. Talho draconiano. Esse aqui manda lá pra cima. Esse aqui é bacana.
I won't lose! Nice aim, Smash! Holy power, come to me!
Shining Ray!
And thy undefiled purity!
Dragon Force!
Smash!
Destruction Field!
Nurse!
Alright, who's next?
Morreu antes de apertar o botão de golpe fatal. Cabe chato.
We're done.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Lightning wave! Dragon breath and thy undefiled purity!
Destruction!
Oh, din of this modest land!
Shining Smash!
Holy power, come to me! First aid smile! Waver of brilliant angels!
Shining Smash!
Lightning smash! Nurse! Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Hey!
Brilliant angels grant us your favor!
Shining Fade! Shining Fade! No way! No way! Destruction Field! Destruction Field!
We're done.
We're done. Opa!
I'll take him out! Alright, let's go!
Shining Fade!
Smile and waver in darkness! Spread zero!
Shining Fade! And another! Shining Fade!
Porca ali no arco do erro isso. Pega, tomou.
Good.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
Dragon Sword!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
Take this! And another! Dragon! No way! Take that! Shining Fade!
We're done. Yeah, I feel good.
Opa, quer dizer que eu posso mudar de arma agora? Isso. Yeah, bebê. Esse aqui não foi nadinha. Foi. Falta esse aqui, Machado Ogro. Depois eu vou nesse, vou logo. Sabre Sinclair. Eu li que tinha uma arma que era
Take cover.
dano de fogo, mas escala no deserto. Depois eu vou pra procurar direito. Olha, erro do armados.
Huh. Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us.
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape!
Agora 3 contra 8.
Mr. Yuri Lowell.
Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a...
And Your Highness.
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing. Wait! Attention!
Yes, sir.
Que
Not sure what's
porra.
going on, but now's our chance.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
Ah, it's nothing. Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if we don't get moving.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for Nordopólica, quick.
Coisa estranha ele ter falado só atenção e o bicho ficar travadinho. Será que ele deve ter algum. É, vou ver mais rápido. Será que ele tem alguma patente maior do que ele fala? Olha só, mas tem uma velocidade boa.
Alright, who's next?
Nice heat smash! All right, here we go. Yay!
Nordopólica. De novo, de volta pra cá, eu acho. Se não fosse, deveria ser. Ah, é pra cá mesmo. Tá ali ela. Ei, bichinho feio.
This looks easy.
Let me out!
Ah, eu fui mais rápido.
Okay, let's go.
Preciso nem ficar usando minhas artes contra esses bichos. Mas eu vou usar só azul mesmo.
Them.
Império, vamos lá ver Império.
Think before you use your arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Cala a boca. Não faz isso.
Flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Shining face!
Them thy undefiled purity.
Let's go.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Fogo infernal. Deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa agora. A primeira que eu vou fazer é descansar. A segunda coisa que eu vou fazer é ver minhas habilidades. Não, habilidades não, né? Ah, tem vocês dois aqui. Rank espinha. Vou ver o Carol. Carol tá de boa. E a melhor arma que ele tá usando é essa. Já viu dela. Fita brilhante. Não é interessante. Vamos lá.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Destruction strain. Flickering blaze burn.
Hellhammer.
Thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Eita.
That's what happens when I get seared. I'm not done yet.
Ixi, nem sabia que já podia. É, já 38, quase não teve luta. Opa, deixa eu virar logo antes que ele seja se encontra vantajoso pra ele. É, bacana.
Oh, flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Shining face!
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Dragon sword!
Let's go.
Quem foi? Eu fui envenenado.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Agora assim não.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Dragon Sword!
Oh, evil soul, run through that which
Esta miséria. Credo.
Hellhammer!
All right.
Quero fazer isso com um chefão. Beleza, antes de entrar em Nordopólica. Saladinha aqui de boa.
Not as many knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the tournament.
It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that managed to escape.
Yeah, but it's too quiet. Especially compared to the checkpoints back at Karos. I think Raven's got it right. The knights are up to something, and I don't like it.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Belius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Let's stop by the inn to freshen up, and then go see about meeting her. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Patty, what are you doing hiding over there?
Don't you remember? A lot of things happened the last time she was here.
Come on out. It'll be okay.
Is it alright for me to be with you guys for just a little longer?
Huh? Sure. We don't mind, do we?
Right. It'd probably be best if we stuck together until we left town. I have a feeling that even if we parted ways here, we'd still end up meeting again real soon. So basically, there's no difference between us being together or not.
I really don't get that logic.
I'm sure you're all heading in the direction of the Maristella.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
In other words,
In other words, you want to come with us, right?
rather than traveling by myself, traveling with you guys is more profitable.
If you want to come, then come. At this point, I really don't mind an extra travel companion or two.
That's the spirit.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
When you do, take me with you.
Vou impedir que eles se matem. O Skybor ainda tá tentando com a Porsche. O colisão tá todo quebrado. Não tem mais monstros pra divertir os outros. Essa venda tá... Tá bom, esse monstro já sei que vai ter um chefão aqui. Já tá muito mal. Esse aqui não para de treinar. Esse aqui não tinha visto. Não vou falar com essa criança. Logo pra estalagem. Agora eu quero dormir. Fui lá Mantaik, que era só 50 Gaudes.
Is everyone ready to go?
Sure.
You're shaking, Carol.
Confronting the big cheese of a major guild about his involvement with the Great War is pretty intimidating.
Come on, he's a normal person, just like us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
But...
Tem nada de normal nesse grupo.
Carol, you just don't know when to give up, do you?
My, Patty, you've got nerves of steel.
You're sure the brave one, Missy. I'm impressed.
I'm just doing my best to be strong.
You don't have to come if you don't want to, Estelle.
I can't back down anymore. I don't want to. I want to know about myself. About who I really am.
Sounds like you're ready to go.
So then, let's go see Bellius.
Just my imagination?
Esses dois são novos. 3, 4. Ou nem tanto. 5, 6. Não sei se vai ter chefão. Até o save foi embora. Eu não quero. Aí. Diretor, Carol, Mortal, Julie. Isso, tira. Ah, não, tá certo. Uhum. Deixa eu ver só pra porrada aí, deixar 6, 17. Deixa eu. Beleza.
We've come to meet with Bellius.
You're... Oh, weren't you the emissary sent by Don Whitehorse?
Yep, it's a bit urgent, so if you wouldn't mind letting me through.
You may enter. However, I must ask the rest of you to withdraw.
What? But why?
Are you trying to say we can't be trusted or something?
I'm afraid that is what it amounts to.
But
You can trust that we'll be even more tight-lipped than a giant clam. For sure.
Let them pass.
Duce, but
I have spoken.
Now that's more like it.
Yes, Duce. I ask only that you not speak of anything you see here to anyone.
Not speak of what we see? Why not?
This is one of Palestrale's guild laws.
Okay then, we promise.
Our leader, Bellius, is waiting just ahead.
Hey! What's going on?
Everybody still here?
Yes.
Animal.
A monster!
And here I had secret hopes we'd get a gourmet meal out of this. Wasn't expecting a trap.
This isn't a trap. She is...
Bellius?
The very same. I am Bellius, Duce of Nordopólica, and founder of Palestrale.
Didn't see this coming.
So you can speak our language as well.
You encountered Pharaoh some time ago. I would not think then that our ability to use your tongue should come as a surprise.
So you're an Antilocheia too?
That is so.
Then the ancient race that built this city was...
My brethren and I.
If this city was built hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that would mean...
Indeed, we have governed this city for ages.
Wow, that's amazing!
Good old Don. How nice of him to keep me in the dark on this.
And who might you be?
A humble servant of Don Whitehorse. I've got a letter for you from him. I've known that old badger too long to be surprised by who he knows. But just how are you connected?
I am indebted to him for his assistance during the Great War.
The Great War? So the rumors that you were one of the masterminds behind it are true?
Well, I did participate in the war. However, I never exceeded that which my duty as an Antilocheia required. I was not a mastermind of anything.
The Great War was fought against the Entelecheia.
At any rate, my acquaintance with the Dawn dates from those times. I have long lamented that a man of his talent was not born instead as one of my race.
That's the first I've heard the old man had anything to do with the Great War.
It is a subject he takes little pleasure in discussing. The Dawn has requested my mediation in the current trouble with Pharaoh. It would seem that even a man of his strength cannot stand against my brother's assault upon his city. Such a request cannot lightly be brushed aside. I shall offer my assistance for the time being.
Glad to see you're so reasonable.
So some of you tear down cities and some of you run guilds. You Entelecheia are definitely interesting.
The same might be said of you humans, I would imagine.
Aye, that be true.
Now then, this letter is not the sole reason for your visit. Is it, child of the full moon?
You know about Estelle?
We in Entelecheia can sense the child of the full moon.
My name is Estelise. I have to know, what exactly is the child of the full moon? Pharaoh called me an insipid poison, but what does that mean?
I know not whether your fate may be swayed by such knowledge, but...
Bellius, listen.
Judith?
Is there something of which I should be aware?
Pharaoh is...
What the hell's all that racket?
At last, we found you, Entelecheia! Leader of monsters! Origin of evil!
Tyson! Boss!
Well, if it isn't Carol and friends, you've got some twisted tastes hanging out with freaks like this!
Keeping monsters to use in your Colosseum? You're an enemy of humanity, and now you die!
You're pretty barbaric for a friend of Carol's.
Who the hell is this little brat?
Unfortunately, I don't give my name to rapscallions.
As if I really care.
Where's Nan?
Curious, huh? She should be leading the raid on the remaining monsters in the Colosseum about now. We Hunting Blades give no quarter to any who would obstruct the justice we mete out, humans or no.
If you won't attack, then I'll make the first move, beast!
It seems these men will not be stayed, lest I take arms against them. It is asking much of you, but please help Nats.
What about you?
I am not to be outdone by mere humans.
Gotcha. Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
Who do they think they are? What a bunch of total clods!
I thought the Knights were the ones who had business in Nordopólica.
I never would have guessed we'd end up running into the Hunting Blades.
What are they all doing here?
Don't know exactly, but you can be sure it's got to do with Bellius.
Could it be that the Knights, I mean Flynn, came because of Bellius as well?
We'll have to ask the Duce. For now, though, we gotta see if we can get things under control.
Au! Escada, matar todo mundo, procurar save.
Let's work together.
Grão. De acho. Cadê? Não, não, não. Que onda. Ah, mas pronto. Aqui. Fraquinho. Olha, veio dinheiro pra mim.
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light.
Dragon Sword!
Só uma coisa aqui, chegar antes de eu te matar. Beleza, pode morrer. Vai morrer, que eu disse. Ah, tá, mas morre.
Let's go.
to me! Punishing beam!
Oh, he was so far before this pure
Égua, peraí, com licença.
Destruction field! Dragon Sword! Destruction field!
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
You let.
Ooh, that's nice.
I won't lose! Nice aid smash!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Please.
Nice aid smash!
Shining Face! Shining
Never thought I'd lose.
É, pra ir bater nela, por favor.
Shining Face!
Moonlight Havoc! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I got no time to think.
These are the threads that weave our future.
É, eu tô dos três já.
Ooh, they look scary.
Égua, pegou um 3 de uma vez.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse! Come to me! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Tá perfeito.
Ooh, they look scary. Is that it?
Dragon Sword! Destruction!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Tá fugindo dele.
The sign of victory!
Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
Oh, I feel so powerful!
This is awful. Could man have done this?
You alright?
Nats has gone to defend the Colosseum from the hunting blades. Please, you gotta help him.
Wait, If only we'd come sooner.
This is not the time for regrets.
We've got to go help that Nats guy.
Yeah, which means going up.
Não tô entendendo nada. O que é isso aqui? Ah, tá. A entrada do Coliseu. Olha, bem aqui, mano. Cozinheiro. Ah, vai se vai mais um óculos. Dá mais receita de recompensa. Sanduíche de kebab. Te dá isso pra você praticar. Chefe maravilha. Então é isso, meu povo. Vou parar por aqui. Já foi tempo demais, já com uns 40 minutos. Se vê em breve com mais Tales of Vesperia.